Morning, everyone. Christina here. How y'all doing? Well, I want to stay true to my coming on every day and try to start as early as I can, at least to come and bring you the card readings that I said I would do in the morning, so I can have some spiritual messages or words to ponder on through the day and see what they express themselves to you or you express them. I wanted to offer something there, and it might be something big that I take on upon myself, but hey, you know what? It's worth it at this time. I'd like to offer all of you who subscribe to my channel and stay subscribed, please, hopefully. But that's also up to me to bring you some, interesting content or engaging content. But if you do subscribe to my channel before February 20th, because I'm going to say February 19th, because their date for demonetizing us smaller channels that don't have the new requirements yet is February 20th. And I'm sure that on the date of midnight or just after midnight, that's what they'll do. So if you can subscribe to my channel by February 19th, I will do a free 10-minute intuitive card reading for you. If I can, maybe it'll be a private one offline. If I can, we can connect via Google Hangouts or Skype. I only have that on my phone, but we can do that, and I can do it for you. Otherwise, you can send me your email, and I will do the card reading for you and then send it off to you in a private video. So I'd like to put that out there for everyone. So far, I have a couple, and thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you to those who already have subscribed before I said this. And I like to still offer you a card reading, at least since I started this challenge, which I think is I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago. So email me and I'll see when you subscribed, because I can check in my channel and see, and I will do a free card reading for you. So let's go move on to doing the card reading for today. So as I was saying yesterday, I have 2 card decks that I'm using right now. And the first one is my card deck, Mystic Musing card deck. And these are they're words of inspiration that you can ponder on, contemplate on through the day, tune into the frequency of that word and see how that moves through you, how it moves through your day, or how the environment or nature is showing you how to express that or expressing itself that to you. So, and I have digital art with each one of them. They're actually, with the program that I use, I actually am writing the word. So I feel that that's sort of infusing and inputting that frequency of that word in there. Okay, so let's get right to it here, because I know I'm starting later today. I had a late night last night. Went out into the town. It's so beautiful here. The weather is perfect. Perfect. All right, so we're going to set an intention out there. And okay, as I was saying, sometimes cards just fly right out before I even finish shuffling. They're saying, here it is. So the card that made its presence known for us today is creative expression. So I learned yesterday this is not backwards. Yoo-hoo. I'm not the most techie person here. So creative expression. And this is the digital art for it. Oops. So contemplate on this word, frequency of this word today. I really don't think I need to explain creative expression. So for some of you that might right away click and go, yes, I'm tuning into this right now. Some of you would maybe like, triggered to say, you haven't been creatively expressing. And that could be through whatever way that you feel to, like, it doesn't mean everybody has to be an artist or a writer or whatever. However, that creative expression moves through you. not to get off too much into how unexpressed creativity affects us, because there is a multitude of levels of, how that is played out within our body or in our emotions. It is very connected to second chakra, but of course, each aspect of your being will have its different way to express. So just focus on the words creative expression today, and however that comes forth for you. Okay, so I think that each one of you can handle that. You can tune into creative expression for today. So let's go a little deeper into the Divinity Quest cards and get a more profound reading or message along with an angel that will be an expression for today, what the cosmos is saying. These cards are very profound. And the more that you work with them, the more you will start to see yourself change, have greater clarity, intuition, insight, creativity. It allows you to explore yourself, and it allows your environment to also speak to you, and you to your environment, because your environment is you. All right. Okay. Well, today's card is number 4. And the angel with this card is, I didn't read the angel yesterday, so I apologize. But I said it in my head. So, and you guys can see it on the video. Kirarat Misavesh Selvatu. It's card number 4, and I'm going to show you so you can see the sigil. This is the sacred language. This also can activate your being. As I said, these cards are also used to do a DNA activation of divinity. All right, so today's card is, it is not external circumstances that bind us, but self-made matrices formed by belief systems. In acknowledging life as a mystery, do we find freedom? For me, it's very obvious when I read it, but at the same time, it's as a multitude of levels to tune into, because for each one of us, it's going to be different. For each one of us, we can look in our life where we can apply this, or where we can see that, we have these self-made matrices that are keeping us stuck in some way and not moving forward, or not opening up and expanding our consciousness. And also how we perceive and look at life as, for me, I can say right now, if I want to apply this to myself, I picked my own cards today beforehand, but I also see this as another message for me to look at and work at through the day. Instead of, the word could be blaming or can be, assuming that the external world and all the things that happen in the external world that may seem negative or may not seem beneficial to you or to life is to blame, is the reason for what's happening within your inner world and with your own internal existence. But it's not, because that's really just a manifestation of what's going on here, and what you have been programmed to believe, right? So for me, I always have to, when I do get this card, is I have to look at what my current circumstance is, and what is it that I am not seeing, and what is it that where I'm keeping myself in, in a bondage or in a resistance, or, instead of, and not saying, oh, well, this is happening here, so this is why I'm like this. No, I'm not saying that doesn't have an effect, right? but because there's some other things that may be very external events or things that are happening, but even still that still has a basis within all of us. So this is an individual journey that you have to look within yourself. So this is it's a profound card. It really is a card of coming home to self and taking a deeper look at your life and what's happening. So, okay, so those are the two cards today. And if I want to look at, and we can do this, I'm not necessarily saying that these cards are, going to match or anything like that, but there's a significance there. There's a rhyme, a tapestry as to how that they can work together. So maybe for some of you, this card here, the Divinity Quest card, you may be having so many challenges in your life right now and not being able to see what to do next. Yet, the other card is saying creative expression. So maybe that is the way for you to find your way, to be able to create, and really it is you're creating, we're creating a reality. We're co-creating as well with infinite intelligence and infinite intent. So once we start to see that, we are able to, connect, be more in alignment with this. And the creative expression will flow much easier. And so then you're creating your environment, you're creating, and you're tuning into the mystery. You're allowing the mystery to also speak to you, the unknown to speak to you. So, and today, just to share personally, today when I woke up, I felt that I could feel, and it's interesting because it's actually very quiet. Now it's Sunday, so here in Mexico, well, at least I can't say in town because there's still activity going on. It's a lot of tourists here, and it's very busy. But out here in the neighborhoods where I live, it's a quiet day for them. It's a quiet day for them, whether they're going to church or they're going out. They're not home. They're out. That's the day that the locals go to the beach and or wherever they go out to enjoy, because it may be their day off, right? So it's a much more quiet, where there seems to be lots of things even through the day happening here. But yes, it's more quiet. But when I woke up this morning, I almost felt this, and some of you might feel this too, this stillness. It was. How do you explain this? There's movement in stillness, and there's stillness in movement, right? So there's still movement, but what I was feeling in the moment was stillness in the movement. And for me, I just felt like today that meant that I'm just sort of going to be not engaged in too much mentally or even physically, but more internally, and maybe just, I might just go out and just sit in nature, if that's it, or here just sort of sit and relax, and tune into myself. That's the feeling that I have today. Yesterday was more out and about and connecting, and it was a joyful day. And not that today isn't going to be joyful. It just feels like it's a much more contemplative, serene type of day. So, but for anyone else that's busy doing things, enjoy it. Enjoy. All right, sweeties, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And if you like what I'm sharing, please subscribe. You can leave a comment down below. And please let me know if you have subscribed. Also, I can see, I do get notification when I get subscribers, though I may not be able to contact everyone. I will subscribe back. I will check you out, and, I will subscribe back to you if you subscribe to me. And then I can send you an internal message and offer you a free 10-minute card reading. So, okay. So Have a beautiful day. I wish you much love and light and blessings. Take care. Bye.